Hi everyone. I wanted to just get on here quick and let you know that me and Sadie and Monster are all okay. The power just came on about 20 minutes ago, thank God. And so it's 11 o'clock this morning, and the power went off 11 o'clock last night. So it was a mighty cold, long night. But we made it through. I'm dressed in layers. Being from New England, from Massachusetts, this is what we do in this cold weather that they now get up there. Just dress in layers. And so that's what I did yesterday afternoon and all night and all this morning. And I have the electric heater right here on my bureau to warm up my bedroom. So once it gets warmer, I'll be able to take this scarf off. But because I'm very susceptible to bronchitis and all. I'm just trying to keep my chest warm and my throat warm, and then the back of my neck with my brainstem diseases, trying to keep that comfortable. But I guess I might have shown this hat before. I made this hat. It's just your basic beanie, and I had used some leftover yarn. And I didn't just make it. I made it a while back. I wanted to show you in it was in somebody's live, I think. I forget who. And I had mentioned about being at the laundromat, and just recently, last week or the week before, being there and crocheting some pot holders. And I got talking with a lady, and I actually got an order of pot holders from her. And then I had said how a couple years ago there was an elderly lady in there crocheting, and her husband was sitting down reading a book, and I went over and talked with them and introduced myself and got their names, and I asked her what she was making, and she said that she was making slippers. She makes slippers to donate to nursing homes. So they don't live here. They were traveling through. They had a nice RV out at the lake. Where I show you guys at the lake across is the marina. Well, on that side of the lake, past the marina, is hookups for RVs and things, and that's where this couple was staying. And they were at the laundromat doing their laundry, and we got talking about crochet, and she surprised me. She ended up crocheting me a pair of slippers, and she left them with the attendant, who's my friend. And the attendant, of course, has my phone number and everything, and she had called to tell me that Lois had crocheted me some slippers and left them there for me. She ended up crocheting the attendant some slippers too. So I was saying that in that live. I was putting that in the comments, and someone asked me to show the slippers, and so I've not worn them. I don't think I'll ever wear these because they remind me of her and her real nice husband. It's a real easy pattern. I could be making these up just by following this pattern. But someone said that I should show them, so I ought to put a light on. Hold on, please. Oh, that's much better. So here they are. There's a pair. She tied them together. And this is, she just made like a little fringe type thing there, but here's the chain, to tighten them. See if I can show you. I'm just going to hold them both together and show like that. Isn't that nice? Very easy, I'm sure. Just by looking at it, I could be whipping them up. Yeah, that was a very nice gift from her. She asked me for my address, and I gave it to her, and she said if they came through again, they might stop by, or they'd call me, or I haven't heard from them. That was a couple years ago. They were in their 80s, so I hope that they're okay and that she's still crocheting these nice beauties, these nice beautiful beauties, booties. I have these slippers on now. These are the ones that my longtime friend's mother back home she knits and crochets, but she knits these, and she uses, she'll use 2 strands. So this is like a cranberry and then maybe like a light peach that she holds together and knits these. She's been making these since I've known her 2 oldest kids. Her oldest daughter and I went to high school together and became friends, and I know their whole family. They know a lot in my family, and we've been friends all these years. And so I just boiled up some hot water, and I'm drinking this. I love this. I used to drink this back home. Apple cider, sugar-free. And it comes in, you know, a little pouch. You just put it in a mug and add your hot water. Of course, you all know I love coffee, and I enjoy tea. Regular tea, herbal tea, hot tea. Oh, you moved. Iced tea, hot coffee, iced coffee. But all this morning, this is what I've been drinking. Oh, and this is a cup, a mug that a couple years ago at church, they gave out these mugs and a few other gifts. I forget what it was, for Father's Day. And even though I'm not a father, still, when they gave out those gift bags to all the dads with this and whatever else was in it, they gave me a gift bag, which is nice. It says, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, do everything in love. 1 Corinthians 16, 13, and 14. So that's just wonderful. I tried to put this on Monster this morning. It's a little vest that this I had gotten for Sadie, actually, when she was a puppy. And I tried to put this on Monster, but you see how big these armholes are? She got one of her little arms out, and she was getting anxious to have it off, and I don't want her to sprain or break her arm, so I just ended up taking it off her. But I need to crochet her a sweater. I have a sweater somewhere that I had crocheted Sadie when she was a puppy. I had just made up the pattern, and I had crocheted a variegated flower that I sewed to the back of it. But I don't remember where it is. Monster, want to come see the people? Sadie, you know, she's under her blanket right behind me. But Monster's right here. Come say hi to the people, Monsty. Look. Monsty. Look at the people. Oh. Say hi. I'm feeling better. But I don't like the cold. And some of the chickens have been out. We didn't really get snow. It's not really snow. It's sleet that has just amounted or accumulated. Oh, you're shaking. Sorry. And so some of the chickens have been out picking around. It was a job to open up their door. Well, I couldn't open up their little door this morning because their little lock that it goes like this way, it's frozen. And then on the side of the coop, there's a big tall door, you know, for a human to go in and clean. And so that has the same kind of push lock thing, and it was frozen. So I had to come back in and get a can of Rotel tomatoes and go out there and use the can like this to bang that lock to slide, and it did. So I've got that door propped open like halfway so they can go in or out. They have fresh water. I've changed their water a couple of times because of course it's freezing, and they have plenty of food. And I didn't put their food in the coop because what I've discovered with them is if they go up to roost, they end up pooping in their food. dish, or they get moving around in there and then tip it over and then it's wasted. So they have 2 nice big containers of a nice big food mix, several different kinds of food. I mixed it all up, and it's out right by their door, so they can even just stick their head out and peck at it. But I am worried about Kitty Cat. I've been calling her all morning and she hasn't come, so I don't know. I'm looking at this hand lotion I had gotten a while back at Joann on clearance for $1.47, and the reason why I got it, they sold me on the marketing because it says antibacterial hand lotion, fresh crisp air infused with vitamin E. So I thought I'd get my antibacterial and my vitamin E if I use this. And I've been trying to use it because I have very sensitive skin and my hands are all dried up really bad. Of course, my face has swelled up this morning because of not hardly sleeping last night. But I trust that tonight will be better, that today will be better, and that tonight will be better. So I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to continue my hot apple cider. Right now my hands are too cold to crochet. I'm going to wait till this bedroom warms up a little bit. I do have other rooms to be in, like the kitchen right there, and then my added-on room, but I can't run an electric heater in the bedroom and in the kitchen at the same time because it flips the switches. It has to be one or the other, and it's more comfortable here in the bedroom. And I'm only in the kitchen to cook something or, something fast. And I'm not up to going into the added-on room to clean or organize anything, and so I don't have a heater running in there. I can run a heater in the bedroom and in the added-on room, or in the kitchen and in the added-on room. Just can't run a heater in the bedroom and the kitchen at the same time. Even if it's on opposite walls, it flips everything off. Watching Monster. So I gotta go, but I did want to get back and let you all know that we're okay and we're getting warm. Okay, thanks for watching. And I saw I had 1 or 2 new subscribers this morning, so that's wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate everybody. I'm waiting for YouTube to recognize that I have 500 plus and that I can have a community page. They haven't noticed it yet, so I don't have the community page yet, but when I do, of course, you'll know about it. Alright? Have a good day, and I'm sure we'll talk again later. I gotta charge up my phone. But remember to be kind to everybody, because somebody's having a bad day. It's so true. I don't just say it for something to say. I say it because it's something I heard from a preacher years ago, and I always try to think about it every day, and no matter what situation I'm going through during the day, or if I come up against or dealing with someone who's not too friendly, like sometimes at Banfield or wherever, I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. In my mind, I'm saying, don't react to them the way that they're acting, because they really could be having a bad day. You don't know what happened in their house before they left for work. You don't know what happened on the way to work. You don't know what's happened on the job. They could have got a phone call from family that's not good news, whatever. Now, I'm not making excuses for every time that someone's just rude and crude. There's just some of those people too. There are hateful people out there for whatever reason. I'm just saying, personally, I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt before I react. Sometimes you have to stand up, and I've had to do that. In fact, not too long ago, I had to stand up to a situation that I haven't told anyone about except for Pat. Not because I'm trying to hide it, just because when I've clicked this button to make a video, I haven't thought about it until just now. And so that will give me something to tell you about in another video, and I will tell you about it. And so please don't think that I'm just saying those words about being kind to everybody because someone's having a bad day. I mean it from my heart, and it's something that I try my best to practice, and I encourage other people to try it too. So try it if you haven't, but I trust that you have because you're all good people. I gotta let Monster outside now for pate. Okay.